We are at Adams Point near Jackson Estuarine Lab, and this is the site of my dissertation research. My name is Marjorie Mednikova, and I'm a second-year PhD student at UNH, and I do my work in the Coastal Habitat Restoration Lab. So the focus of our lab is restoring coastal habitats like salt marshes, as you can see here. And this is a priority area for salt marsh restoration because, as you can see, there's infrastructure like the roadway here, and it's a priority site for restoration efforts. So the technique that I'm using here is known as sediment addition, and the goal of this method is to increase the elevation of salt marshes as sea level rises rapidly. In this technique, we add thin layers of sediment to areas of marsh that are most in need of restoration. This species of cordgrass is the dominant low marsh species in New England specifically. So it really contributes to the vertical growth of salt marshes. The roots and the blades of this grass help to retain sediment and organic matter, which means that the marsh can grow in elevation.
The original research that was done here to look at sediment addition was using just sediment addition itself without the ribbed mussels. And we set up some plots, and you can see that here, where we thought we were in a low marsh habitat, and we put our frame in and added 7 centimeters of sediment, and it grew into a high marsh, right? So this illustrates the point of if you add sediment to a marsh that is in decline and is subsiding, the potential exists that you can slow that marsh squeeze and maintain that high marsh habitat.
There is also a species of mussel called the ribbed mussel that I've actually incorporated in some of my restoration plots because it helps promote the growth of vegetation like cordgrass. So the mussels form these dense clusters together, and they attach to the sediment and to each other using these sturdy threads. And so those threads actually help to anchor the vegetation in place.
The threads that attach it, it's doubling up the structure of the marsh, and it's essentially a living shoreline.
Coastal wetlands are really important habitats for coastal resilience, for coastal communities, and for habitat for a lot of coastal species. So finding restoration techniques that can be used on a larger scale is really important as climate changes.